Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
About a month ago, Naomi came to me with the idea to fundraise for homelessness through something called A Night Without Home. She said, "Hey, Bryce, realestate.com.au, they're doing a fundraiser for homelessness. What do you reckon we hit Rob up?" Now, I love giving back to the community, so naturally, I jumped on the idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we had a meeting to discuss what Pilbara Real Estate would do to raise money.
Maybe we could do a sausage sizzle on the day?
Yeah, I like that. How do we raise money before the sausage sizzle? So we came up with the challenge that Rob would get a cream pie thrown at his face, and we would both do the ice bucket challenge if people donated enough. And safe to say it worked, because before we even did the sausage sizzle, we had raised $2,800. Okay, so we've raised the money, but the whole idea of the event is to sleep somewhere other than home. What's the plan for that? The fundraiser suggested that if you have a business, you should camp out at the office. We should just stay here. And that's where we are now. Halfway through our fundraiser, all of us getting out into the community, getting our faces painted. Okay, maybe just me getting my face painted, but regardless. Oh, and there's one thing I'm not explaining. The obvious. Stay till the end. You'll figure out why. So we set up the cameras, went live on Facebook, and got ready for our very first live Real Talk episode.
You on the motorbike.
You on the motorbike. Hello and welcome to another episode of Real Talk. My name is Bryce Mitchell. I am the Sales and Marketing Assistant here at Pilbara Real Estate, and I'm joined with my co-host, boss, and the Director of Pilbara Real Estate, Rob Slater. Say hello to the people, Rob.
Thank you very much.
Today we're actually live on Facebook as well, so hello to anyone who's watching on Facebook. We're down at the front of the building today. We're running a bit of a sausage sizzle to raise funds for the Home for All Foundation. By the time this is up, the link will probably still be available to donate, so please do, as you'll be supporting some people in need. Here on Real Talk, we love to have a bit of fun, and we like to cover how the market has changed each month, talk about some real estate news, and we aim to educate you in all areas of the industry, from sales to leasing and from residential to commercial. We love to hear what you guys have to say, so make sure you subscribe for the next episode and leave a comment below or email me at ea@pre.com.au, which is the email that's on screen now. Let's jump straight into it with this month in real estate. Here we talk about what has happened this month in the world of real estate with a few prepared topics that myself and Rob have talked about over the past month. Could you give us a rundown of the sales market?
The market's good. It continues to improve. Then there's a lot of competition. So a lot of properties are selling above asking if it's fixed price. Some of the online auctions a bit hit and miss. Look, there's a lot of competition. So if it is a price or a price guide, you really need to put your best in, and that's it. And if somebody wants to pay more, just do it. Let them go. But look, at the moment it's certainly peaking. The last time the market like this was in 2018, 2019, and also when I was in the city in 2006, 2007. So right. It's fighting in competition, pushing, and look, the market's moved quite a lot in the last 10 weeks.
Really healthy market at the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely healthy, but again, if you push for a too high a price and the market's not there, it won't sell. So we've got one property that we had to do a price reduction on, and there was another one that we pulled off the market. So you still got to be realistic. Like I want a 12-metre boat. I don't have a 12-metre boat. I think I've got a 4.5 coming.
I don't even have room for a 4.5 at my place.
So you just got to be relative. You got to be realistic. The market is strong, but it's not. An $800,000 property is not going to sell for $1 million.
No,
that's it.
Not at all. Could you give us a bit of a rundown of the rental market?
Well, look, it's interesting actually because as much as there's not much to lease, that we've got a couple of properties around $1,000, which is not getting much interest. So It's quite good. But if you think about it, a lot of that market at $1,000, you know, some of those people, probably the majority of people, are not getting housing allowances, so that's out of their income. And then the next level up, people are getting housing allowances. So the $1,000 a week at the moment has been pretty flat. Like we had one in Bulgaria, we just dropped $50. And you know, doing that stimulated a little bit, but yeah, the stuff around the 1,000, yeah, getting a bit of people looking, but I thought it would have flown out the door because 3 months ago, $1,000 a week, you'd get 18 applications.
In light of the new elections for the council, I thought I'd have a look into the City of Karratha council meeting notes and just see what's in there and what's going on. I was doing some reading, and there's actually some notes that show the city turning down some housing projects for a couple of different reasons. The first was 57 Balmoral Road, so that was going to be next to Repco. So by the notes here, it says it was going to be $16.8 million would be invested into building 31 residential properties and commercial space that would be owned and managed by City of Karratha. Their reason for rejecting this was because, and I quote, the city has already committed over $100 million to housing and land construction projects, including the Molataga development, resulting in limited flexibility within remaining reserves and borrowing capacity to fund other community facilities and infrastructure.
Yeah, limited flexibility because they're a local council and they're not a commercial. Yeah. They're not a. You know, they're not an institutional investor.
Yeah.
There's a term for it in real estate. It's called capital markets. So capital markets is when you get major. Normally, it's $1 million buy-in, and then there is a group forms a trust, and then they own things like shopping centres and that. So you know, the local shire. They're doing a good job by helping, but they're not in capital markets. So that's the operative word.
Yeah. And it goes on to say that the proposal has the project has changed since the proposal, and investors are looking to actually pull out of the project now. However, the agenda then goes on to say, should circumstances change, there may be a scope to revisit a modified development with the investor, rejecting the initial proposal and formally closing the process. Would not preclude future engagement. So they're open to this potentially becoming something else. But it's just this isn't quite right for them at the time being.
But that site, so that was the old Chinese site next to where Blockbuster Video was, which is where Domino's is. So there was already
Blockbuster Video.
Yeah,
there?
do you know what Blockbuster is?
Yeah,
you get
I know,
DVDs.
Okay.
You know
I know what Blockbuster.
You know what was
is.
before DVDs?
VHS.
Nah, there was VCDs, and then VHS, and then cartridges and all that sort of stuff. But before that, it was supposed to be short stay accommodation for the hospital, and that was the original one. That was about 6 years ago. So this isn't it's common to see multiple development ideas and applications and
I'd like to see this get looked at again because I think there's a fair bit of like vacant land over there that could very well be developed. Moving on, we actually have it was lot 633 and 678 Butcherbird Drive in Nickel. So this is the area next to the Nickel West skate park, and so it says here. The document states that the project would have been comparable in size and cost to that of developed projects, so like the Bulgara apartments. So it would have been similar in size to those Bulgara apartments.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy. And it was anticipated that only one of these large-scale developments could be pursued. So they could only pick that or the Bulgara apartments.
So the crux of the matter is there's plenty of land. There's just not enough funding for developers, or the return on the investment is not quite there. So there's plenty of land.
Well, that's exactly what I did want to say. I mean, it is interesting that we do see these investors and we see the land, but unfortunately, the City of Karratha is just a local council. We can't expect them to be delivering on these massive housing projects.
2 to 3% return.
Yes.
What are you getting in the bank at the moment? It's 4.5% or something like that. You know, and that's safe, and you don't have to deal with anyone.
Yeah. So what we're all saying is they went to the developer tried to apply for a Housing Australia Future Fund. So this is an Australian government dedicated investment vehicle that provides funding for affordable housing. This application was likely turned down due to, I've got it here, poor projected returns, as it actually requires a 2 to 3% return year on year. It also could just be to do with Karatha's high risk market, I suppose, but
Well, the return, I mean, I don't know any investor that would go for a 2 to 3% return. My kids wouldn't do a 2 to 3%
it's the
return.
government, Rob. They're going for it.
This is the problem. They
Oh,
need
we're
to-
slandering people again.
I'm
Real
not
talk back at it.
No, I'm not slandering. I just think
I think I
maybe
just
they
did.
just need some more qualified people in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but it's red tape. You know, then it's not their job to invest.
I will also say,
Build infrastructure, yes.
this isn't anything against the City of Karratha. They say for the first one, they can't commit to... Just lost my bloody page. They can't commit to that first one and near Repco.
They can't commit because they've already spent all their money.
That's what I'm saying.
And they've got ratepayers to answer to.
But it says they spent 100 million on housing.
that's nuts.
But it doesn't give a time. So this isn't anything against the city, but I'd like to know the time frame on that, because the WA government put in 43.2 million into Mullatarga, and the WA government put in a whole lot of money into grow housing. So I don't really know how that would work.
Mullatarga is just really essentially getting a little bit of the headworks done. So that's.
But
some
how can you
roads
spend more than 43.2 on Mullatarga? That's my
Well,
thing.
probably get. Well, there's probably a lot of consultants and a lot of people to feed on the way, I guess. But,
Yeah. But we're going to run some street talk, and I thought, let's get into that. And the question I thought we'd ask today was our original question. If you were in the market for a property, what would be the number one feature you'd be looking for in a home? I think we've got someone interested over there who might want to ask a question. Jill, would you like to come on and jump on Real Talk for us?
and she hasn't been
It's on.
paid to get on as well. But
Well.
you can actually throw a bucket of water over Bros if you want.
I would with pleasure.
Yeah, yeah. We should get him in some speedos first and see how much he reacts. But,
Not in front of mum.
I don't want to get our YouTube video taken down, and we're still
I'm
live on
sure
Facebook.
Mum's has seen it before.
If you were in the market for a property, what would be the number one feature you would be looking for in a home?
Number one feature. Well, living in the Pilbara, you want to take advantage of the sun, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Solar panels.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Reduce your electricity bill.
You know, I think you're the first person that's actually said that. I must have asked.
This isn't your first radio, is it?
I must have asked at least 30 people the first time we did this.
And then a
No one
close
said that.
second, a swimming pool.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, you got to
advantage of the sun.
you got to
I
pay for
suppose.
the pool. You got to pay for the pool. so-
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Yeah. But no, I think because you with it being a hot temperature, quite a lot of the year round, you need your air cons on all the time,
Yep.
and cost of living obviously isn't going down. So solar panels, I think, would definitely help.
You pay for your own power, don't you?
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
I do too.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
funny. Probably about a third of Karratha don't.
I know.
So-
I'm not one of those lucky ones.
They've got air cons in the garage and the doors up. Like
Yeah.
that's wrong.
I know. I'm very jealous.
We got the door open here. I'm already nervous. But I do have solar panels here. I do
Yeah.
have solar
I think
panels.
solar panels are definitely a must. Is that me done?
That's right. Yeah, thank you
I
for
don't know,
jumping
what
on.
a-
You're very welcome. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I'll be back
All good.
with the bucket.
Yeah, well,
Maybe one more quick one.
Yeah, give it to us.
One quick tip. Like you've bought up here on a few properties, and what would be one quick tip if you were buying remotely, which you were?
Ensure that your real estate agent is working for you. Like
Yeah.
I know that they're normally working for the seller, okay, because it is the seller who pays the commission,
Yep.
okay. But make sure that your real estate agent takes you as the buyer into consideration as well. I think that's extremely important.
So that care factor, your advice is you want that care factor.
Exactly.
It's got to be. I mean,
Because me being a buyer is then going to become a potential seller.
well,
And if you look after me when I buy the property,
yeah.
you'll get my property to sell.
Look, I think what we try to do is full disclosure. and we try to do fair contracts.
Yeah.
Even though we do work for the seller, you want everything to run smoothly.
Exactly.
Because you don't want things to hold up settlement.
Yeah.
Because something's not working.
Well, because it just becomes a stuff round for everyone.
Yeah.
Well,
you're not
it's
just...
battle of wills. That's what happens. Then people get offended, and then they just they don't move. But if we work on things, and there's a bit of give and take.
Yep,
Especially
exactly.
when
Yeah,
things
definitely
need
give
to be
and take.
replaced. And if you've got a hardline seller that doesn't want to do anything, and then you get a hardline buyer, and then guess what? Penalty interest, 9% a day.
Well, thank you for jumping on.
You're very welcome.
I wanted to grab Matt, because I don't think we've asked this question when we did it the first time.
I think we get Naomi, because Naomi's actually a hidden star.
Naomi has already answered this question.
I'm going to get Naomi.
That was not the plan. Rob was meant to stay
thrown
here.
in.
Hello.
Hi, Matt. For people who don't know, Matt is our leasing consultant. That's your professional title.
It is. You've got a business card.
If you were in the market for a property, what would be the number one feature you'd be looking for?
Actually, putting in a second bathroom. Actually, we do have a 3x1, and converting it into a 3x2 if possible. Putting the extra shower and toilet, I think, would make a big difference.
Yeah.
Ooh, where would you put the second bathroom at? Have you got a room that you would convert?
Probably try and do an ensuite for the. Maybe try and, if you can, convert the master bedroom into an ensuite, and then have it on the other side with the other 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
Is the plan, but
cool
whether
idea.
it's structurally feasible is a different story.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hello,
Introduce yourself to the camera.
I am Izzy. I'm our investment property specialist here at Pilbara Real Estate.
That you are. And if you were in the market for a home, what would be the number one feature you'd be looking for?
I would love a pool. I think
Okay.
there's nothing better than a fun outdoor entertaining space.
Yeah.
I think also because of my age as well. Like, I want to entertain, I want to have people over.
Yeah. Love it.
A pool.
A pool.
Excellent.
I want a pool.
As I promised at the very start of this whole Home for All a night without home journey, I will be throwing a cream pie at Rob's face. This was a goal we had once we hit $1,000, and we have since smashed it. And we've now, as to date, we've raised $2,800. So to everyone who has donated, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. It means the world, and you're seriously helping some people in need. Without further ado,
Bryce.
thanks for a real talk, Rob.
Fuck, Jesus Christ.
No, stay down.
What about my seat?
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Subscribe, please.
Okay, I am packed. I am ready. I've got all my things. I have a pillow, my doona, my blow up mattress, my leaf blower, which I'm going to be using to blow up the mattress, and as well a sheet and some pegs because I'm going to turn my desk into an ultimate fort. Mum should be here any minute now, and then we will head to the office. Ready to sleep out at the office?
100%, baby.
Hello. I'm awake now. Was my sleep good? Not really. I don't really know what I'm saying. It was alright. I had to stick my feet out the end there because I wouldn't fit otherwise. Was it fun? Yeah. And I actually had the best spot because I'll show you something. because Naomi, who was here, actually had the light from that. So it was too bright down here. Same with Nat. But me, I had my sheet. And the sheet protected me from all the bright light. So I win. I've just concluded that this is the best seat in the house.
Now the sleep out was heaps of fun. It was a really great team bonding experience. We got to watch, I think it was the F1 movie right here in the boardroom. It was loads of fun. But the fundraising saga was not over for us, as on Monday when I started editing this very video, Rob got a call from Timmick, but not Kim, his business partner, Tim. So Tim called and he said he would give us $2,000 towards the fundraiser if myself and Rob both shaved our heads. And, well, you can imagine how that went. Test 1, 2, sound check. Oh, no, you do it. Sound check. Tim from Timmick is sponsoring the shave. $2,000 towards the Home for All Foundation, which is crazy.
Tim from Timmick and Kim.
This is so dumb. A Big Beard Cartel, shout out to these guys. Number one, just confirming, not skin, number one.
There's Kim.
Oh, hello.
Kim.
Are you ready?
Can we see Kim?
Here, we got someone from Timmick on here.
Where's the razor blade?
Where's the, no, number one, not skin.
And no eyebrows. I saw that comment. That was really cruel.
It was terrible.
Mate, he's got no eyebrows. That's okay. You're like, you remind me of the professor of Back to the Future.
Thanks for noticing that.
Are we ready, Rob?
Yeah, man. I think Bryce values his hair a lot more than I do. I trimmed my beard the other day, so in preparation.
Alright, Rob, give us a smile.
Hello.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Rob?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ali, have a little fun as well,
Oh, lovely. I was telling Bryce, because he said he's never had a number one, and I said it feels like grass. Jeez, Faith, you look like a punk.
Work it, make it, do it, make sense.
Jeez, look, I look like a schmuck. Oh no, look at that.
Faster, stronger.
Look at me.
More than power, never.
Oh,
Yeah.
feels
This
good
is why I
though.
love this place. It's just
Yeah.
always good service. They come in, they offer you a drink.
Don't fall asleep, Rob.
Just enjoying a quiet moment. It has been a busy morning.
Beautiful.
They do a bloody good job.
Shout out to Big Beard Cartel for giving us some
and
really good
Oleg.
cards. I mean, didn't skip on the service too. Still got my wash. Yeah.
That was a hell of a service, wasn't it? I got water as well.
I'm into the hot towel.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
job, guys. Well done. We're gonna wrap the live.
Thank you to everyone who's donated. Rob's taking his shirt off. If you'd like to be in the next one, please comment below. Like this video. Please do subscribe for the next one. I'm very wet and cold. And thank you for a real talk.